Wednesday evening, friends and neighbors. To Sweet at the desk with the flying purple baseball beaters, who are, really, we only got one guy who's beating baseballs, and that's Claudio Arias. Hey, he's on pace to break 50 home runs this season. I'll take it. So, last stream, you remember, we got a little bit of fool's gold. And then around June we swooned, and we haven't been able to quite recover just yet. So we sold at the deadline, but we made out like bandits. Can we take a look at this? I know I briefly put it up on screen, but sending Tyler Skaggs and Randall Grichuk off to Atlanta. Hey, it looks like Grichuk's figuring it out so far. Skaggs doing pretty well, but both pending free agents, so I decided, let's swap them. And we got the number 23 prospect in Cutter Crawford. Yes, another pitcher prospect. I feel pretty good about him. We then sent Mike Minor and James Paxton. So that's 3 of our 5 left arms of doom out of the team. Off to Kansas City. Welcome in, Raiders, from the official Out of the Park Developments channel. Shout out Dr. Dynastic. Thank you so much. I owe you 2 more teams for the franchise feud that I am going to be running, which is the Rockies one. Sadly, not these Rockies. They're the real ones. Much less exciting. So we sent a bunch of guys off to the Kansas City Royals. Hey, it looks like they promoted Jose Siri. And we got Sean Murphy in exchange. Now, that means we had 2 starting catchers, so we swapped one of them, Will Myers and Yoshihisa Hirano, off to Atlanta in a separate trade for John Means, today's starter. We also picked up Brent Honeywell Jr., top 100 prospect from Minnesota, in exchange, or in a salary dump, because we also took on Ruddy Morales. For a bunch of prospects, Elihuris Montero and his questionable development off to the Mets for Jaime Garcia, his second tour of duty with our club. And Carlos Hernandez, a top 50 prospect. And then, Whitley and Alvarez were off to the White Sox. They proposed these deals, by the way. I didn't accept them, or I didn't suggest them. And then we DFA'd Chris Butchek. At least I thought we did. The prize was Ian McKinney. So we got some options to restart the 5 left arms of doom. Right now we got 4, and unfortunately John Means is pitching on short rest because of the trade. So we're going to have a bit of a Johnny Holstaff kind of game, but we'll see how this goes. You'll also note we're only 3.5 back of the Giants for the second wild card. It would be the funniest thing, that's where the episode title comes from, if we somehow can turn this ship around, but we'll see how that goes. Game 1 of the stream session, we're finishing up 2019 lineup intro. You know how it goes. And now the starting lineup for your Colorado Rockies. Batting first, the center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora. Batting second, the third baseman, number 57, Jonah Arenado. Batting third, the first baseman, number 19, Claudio Arias. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 14, Grady Sizemore. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 38, Sean Murphy. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 54, Guillermo Heredia. Batting 7th, the shortstop, number 1, Giovanni Meyer. Batting 8th, the second baseman, number 44, Josh Morgan. Batting 9th, the starting pitcher, number 65, John Means. Denver till I die, Rockies till I rot. EVC, thank you for the resub. 2 whole years. Man, you got better things to do with your time and money. The Giants are kind of a problem. Bryce Harper. And they got him signed until his age 28 season. Chris Bryant. They got him signed until the same year. Francisco Lindor. Acquired from Houston, and he's looking pretty solid. Hey, that Gomber guy looks familiar. Friday Night Lights uniforms, the black with purple accents. We've had the Giants' number so far this season, leading the season series 8-5. The idea behind the Means acquisition, PBABIP suppression. He's really, really good at it. Trade deadline acquisition for the Giants, Eloy Gutierrez. Interesting call, coming over from Seattle. And wow, that was a flop sweat of a season. Line into left. That's going to fall in front of Guillermo. 1 out single on a change or a curveball from John Means. Here's Bryce Harper. 2-0. Fly ball into foul territory. Arenado runs it down for the second out. That will bring up Chris Bryant. Full count. Rocket into right center field. That's going to split the outfielders and roll all the way to the wall. Picked up by Sizemore. Throw into the relay man. Gutierrez will score. It's a 1-0 San Francisco lead. I'll bring up Ian Happ. Full count on the way. Popped up into center field. Almora. Make the grab. Not bad debut for John Means. Well, second game, I should say. He's already made 1 start. No, that was for Atlanta. This is his debut. And I don't want to put Austin Hayes in. Escape velocity! Welcome in, Raiders, from Escape Velocity. So good to see you streaming again, amigo. We're here in August in Denver. 2019 season. We'll probably see the Colorado Rockies miss the postseason for the first time since 2010. Arias with a little duck snorting to center field, and the Rockies have 2 men on with 1 out. Grady Sizemore, the man who invented the phrase, Denver till I die, Rockies till I rot. Having a down season. But he sends this to the opposite field gap. That's going to split the outfielders. A little old man strength there from Grady. And the game is tied. A 1-out double from the right fielder. Sean Murphy, new acquisition. 2-1 on the way. Popped up on the infield. Easy play for Coughlin. 2 down. Heredia works the count to 3-0. I'll get 4 wide ones and load the bases for Gio Meyer. Giovanni Meyer, line drive to left. That's playable. And easy grab by Hayes. Austin Hayes getting the start in left because of the platoon splits. Gio did get a contract extension offer in between streams, so we might be hanging on to our franchise shortstop just a little bit longer. I mean, offensively, he's no Carlos Guillen, but defensively, yes, he very much is. Arenado busy over at third today. 2 quick outs here, just exactly what John Means needs. Jacob Stallings, the catcher now. Now that we're in 2019, a lot of the names are names I recognize, which is kind of fun. And that's right to Josh Morgan. 1-2-3 inning for John Means. Morgan will start off the bottom of the second against Gomber now. High fly ball behind first. Harper will make the grab. I don't think... Yeah, Means it does have a home run this season. That's not going to be it, though. Back to the top of the lineup, Almora. Bouncer up the middle, and Almora is way too fast for that. Coughlin, a former Rocky, should know that. Arenado, full count. We're making Gomber work. I like that. 3 strikeouts for Gomber, but score remains tied at 1s. Popped up Claudio. Makes the first out. First pitch swinging. Good job by John to cover that. For those of you who remember my out of the park 5 save. Oh, no, we had a rain delay for 30 minutes. Okay. John Means joined the Hanwha Eagles. I can't remember. I think he won a World Series with us. But the phrase was, John means business. Gutierrez line to left. Heredia charging in. Efficient inning from John Means. We might not have to waste as much bullpen arms as I thought. Claudio inside outs this one. That's rolled up against the wall. Arias charging into second. Speaking of old man strength. $41 million and worth every penny. Grady pounces on the first pitch. Bryant just going to wait for it. Here's Murphy now. 0-2 the count. Hot shot up the middle. Lindor, ranging to his left, will make the putout at first. Runner at third for Guillermo Heredia. Hit to Coughlin. That will end the bottom of the third and the scoring threat. It is low 20s Celsius, high 60s, low 70s Fahrenheit here in Toronto today. I hope this weather holds for tomorrow's softball game. I got rained out last week. Like, the field conditions were, in a word, ass. Just utter garbage. Like, first base was a lake. I expected a home plate, but not the corners. But I got a game in on Monday, and I'm still a little sore from it. I'm eagerly looking forward to getting a game in tomorrow. John Means with a strikeout. Another 1-2-3 inning for him. Another efficient inning. He's only thrown 40 pitches. On short rest, this is the best I could have asked for. Gio Meyer, line drive to the gap. That's going to fall. Picked up by Austin Hayes. Throws into second. Gio with a stand-up double to start the bottom of the fourth. Morgan can't bunt to save his life, so he's going to be swinging away here. Yep. Means is going to be a remedial bunter this offseason. Bunted up the back towards the pitcher on a 2-strike count. He finally gets the bunt down. That'll advance Meyer to third. Almora needs to put it in play. Hollywood tie, good to see you, man. Shot back up the middle, and the Rockies will take the lead on an Albert Almora Jr. 2-out single. Arenado works the count to 3-0, and he's aboard. Arias. Another hard hit line drive into right field. This one's picked up by the right fielder. Happ is off target, and another run will come in. Two out RBIs. This one for Claudio. Can Grady keep the party going? Very much no. I am not a basketball guy, but I'm glad that you're having a good time there. I just know the basketball teams had more success in my lifetime than the hockey team. Coughlin, the 1-0. Hot shot up the middle. Meyer's not going to be able to get to this one. They're going to wave the runner from second. Coughlin advances on the throw. Corners are in against Jacob Stallings. Fly ball to left. Heredia makes the grab, one away. Giants got one back here. Corners are in against Gomber. Big swing and a miss. If Means can get us 5 innings of work, I will take that. Let's get Minter up. Lindor, 0-2. Hit to third. Arenado, as automatics they come. Inning over. Quite the debut for John Means. It'll be Murphy, Heredia, Meyer in the bottom of the 5th. Gomber still working away here. On a 3-1 count, that's popped up into right. Murphy flies out to Happ. Here's Heredia, 3-1, the count again. Bouncer to short, Lindor. Low throw, good play there by Harper. 2-1 for Gio Meyer. High drive, deep to left field. Gio restores the 2-run lead. Spicy. Morgan pops this one up on the infield. Harper charges in. That'll be the inning. AJ Minter taking over as the new pitcher for the Rockies. First overall draft pick in 2017. He's been quite the reliable fireballer here for the Rocks. And he's in here specifically to neutralize Harper. Justin Lawrence loose in the bullpen as well. Minter picks up a strikeout. Harper neutralized by the... I forgot Minter's got reverse splits. Never mind. We'll keep Minter out for the whole inning. And Harper's aboard with a walk. Minter keeping an eye on Harper. Drill to center field. Almora chasing it down. Nice turnaround there for the second out. Matt Stites getting loose in the bullpen for the top of the 7th. Oh boy. Oh, dearie me, that game is tied. Ian Happ, 429 feet, and we're all squared at 4s. Yikes. Pinch hitter here for Minter is Dante Bichette Jr. Looking for a knockout punch against Gomber. It'll be low for ball 4 at least. Sam Bragg, the pitcher now for the Giants. Fastball slider combo. Acquired from the Dodgers, a rare cross California trade. Checked swing. Bichette Jr. holds. 2, the 1-2. Roll to second. That might be a double play. They will at least get the lead runner. Almora is way too fast for the double play. Almora, wasting no time at all, will stand at second. Arnado popped up on the infield. Charging in is Coughlin. That'll be the second out of the bottom of the 6th. Arias will get intentionally walked. They want to deal with Sizemore. They got him. Matt Stites into the game, facing Coughlin, Stallings, and pitcher spot. Stites, a free agent acquisition from for the Rockies. Hard luck, but at least he's a dependable pitcher most of the time. Not liking the start. One-two on the way. Big cut on. Daniel Vogelback, the pinch hitter here for the pitcher spot. He can drive one deep. He does here. Almora's going to watch it bounce off the wall. Oh, and it looks like Almora crashed into it. Vogelback with a pinch hit double, and the Giants have taken the lead. I had my outfielders very deep, and that still went. Oh, come on. Stites. Justin Lawrence getting loose in the bullpen. That's through the wickets of Arias and into right field. This has been a bit of a meltdown for Matt Stites. Roll to short. Nobody's covering second, so Meyer will just flip it over to first for the second out of the inning. Fly ball to center. Almora's throw home is a decent one, but it is late. And it's now 8-4 in this nightmare inning. Bouncer up the middle. Meyer has no play. Stites fails to get out of the inning and hands it over to Justin Lawrence, who plunks the first guy he sees. Okay, we beanballed him? Come on, don't ring his bell. Pitch to him. Ay, ay, ay. Thank you. To stretch time we go.
Come on, let's hear it for the Colorado Rockies. Colorado Rockies, my home team. Keep right on rooting for the Rockies. We're really picking up some steam. Just clap your hands for the Colorado Rockies. Feel that excitement in the air.
So they've had a 20 rated center fielder this whole game, and it hasn't burned them that much. Sean Murphy will check in with his first hit of the day. Heredia sends this one very high. Meyer has his 8th home run of the season earlier. Pops this into center field. Gutierrez is able to make the journey to it. Josh Morgan will give way to Max Tiesenbaum. Trying to get something going here. No dice. Tiesenbaum will remain in the game as a second baseman. Corey Aldridge, the pinch hitter. As Cesar Castillo gets loose in the bullpen. Rolled up the first base line. Arias takes it to the bag himself. Lindor had the home run last time up. Here it's the center field. Almora chasing it down. Gutierrez also went yardo this game. Here he shoots at the opposite field. Picked up by Heredia in the left field corner. It's a 2-out double for Eloy Gutierrez. Cesar Castillo will check in as the new pitcher. Full count on Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with 2 walks. 2-1 on Bryant. Gio dives. The throw to second is biffed. Tiesenbaum can't come up with it. A rare error for Max. And the inning continues. Straight back up the middle. Gio can't collect it. 2 more runs are going to score, and maybe this isn't funny anymore. Okay, the Giants are a really good team. Fair dinkum. A check swing, strike 3, and Castillo's out of the inning. He'll also bat here in the bottom of the 8th because I don't want to use the good pitchers in this situation. Up against old friend Jimmy Akabonis. Tries to inside out this one. Happ makes the grab for the first out. Almora lines it right to Lindor, 2 down. Arenado hit hard through the wickets of Harper and into right field. Opposite field, 2-out single for Arenado. Arias. They want no part of him. I think the issue I've had with Sizemore lately is that his strikeouts have gotten a lot worse. I mean, he was never that good to begin with, but this season he's just been disappointing. But I wanted a lifetime Rocky, and Sizemore's got to be it. Castillo out for a second inning of work. It'll be Coughlin Stallings pitcher spot. Fly ball to right. Sizemore gets this one on a bounce. Stallings. Lined into right for a base hit. And the Rockies continue to struggle with keeping men off base. Sam Alvis is getting loose in the bullpen. Corners are in to guard the bunt. Oh no! Arenado throws it to third, and everyone's safe. Pass the drawn in infield. Lindor's going to pick up a few more RBIs. Or one more RBI. Everyone moves up 90 feet. O2 on the way to Gutierrez. Another shallow fly ball. Everything's dropping for the Giants. Sam Alvis into the game to deal with Bryce Harper. A bases loaded walk. Alvis is able to at least get a strikeout. Jaime Garcia getting loose in the bullpen. Just no. The Rockies using all their rough arms to try and get 2 more outs, and they keep dropping the damn ball. Third error this inning by the Rockies. You can almost hear the circus music. Reached on error. Reached on error. Sorry, second this inning. I need to be a little forgiving of my bumbling baseball beaters. Rockies down by 15. Yeah, we did not need to see the last inning there. We did not need to see the last inning there. We did not need to see that game. Castillo only charged with 4 earned runs. Alvis only with 2. Flush it, get him tomorrow. The runs don't carry over. Okay, we lost the series, but picked up the win in the rubber match. Marco G, still a G. I mean, we've locked up Marco long term. Almora, probably going to be the next forever Rocky after Sizemore. If Arias's player option flops, or he doesn't pop it, we are going to have so much money next season to work with. I did offer Gio Meyer that deal, right? Yes, I did. Just 3 years, but enough. Ah, there we go. So, Gio Meyer sticking around long term, or for a few more seasons. That buys out 2 Arbiers. I mean, a 75 infield range will get you on a Tesuiji team any day of the week, no matter your batting average. Got 4 games up against San Diego. And Meyer's out for 2 weeks. Great! Buchek is going to be released. Let's call up Gosuke. That'll put Edson Garcia in as our shortstop. Oh, the vibes are just completely off now. Let's see if we can't win this one. Marco G on the bump against Walker Bueller. 2016's first overall or first round pick for the Padres. Aaron Judge in purple or in brown pinstripes is going to look so good next season. Like, he's still got room to grow. And he's already a 4-WAR player. They got him on a bargain, too. Damn, I'm jealous. Yeah, 2019, the last season they're wearing the Navy. Oh, Gonzalez gets his way aboard. Almora with a double. Hey, Grady, you want to do something fun? That's not good enough. Claudio, maybe. Of course not. Jonah. Yeah. I'm telling you, something's off about this team. Maybe I traded away too many dudes. At least Marco's still a G. 6 strikeouts through 2... 7 strikeouts through 3 innings. Max Tiesenbaum, 310 home runs. Whatever happened to him last year, he's fixed. Which is good, because I want maximum Tiesenbaum. Sacrifice hit by Michael A. Taylor makes the play. Morgan works the walk. Marco Gonzalez. Trying to help out his own cause. That's not going to do it. Our old friend Pedro Alvarez on his way back to the postseason now. We load the bases and do nothing with them. Okay, please don't Noble Tiger. Walker's walked 5 guys. We gotta cash in someone. And of course we're gonna Noble Tiger our way out of this inning. What's our team left on base? 10. O for Risp. Ten strikeouts from Marco G. And we're not going to be able to get him a W. 11. This is exactly the kind of long start we need from him. Oh man, we got a DFA Jaime Garcia. Let's get Ilvis loose. Okay, can we do something with it? Alright, sacrifice hit. Sizemore tags easily. Jonah. Bouncer to third. That's not going to do it. O for Risp. Marco gives us 7 innings. That's all we could have asked for. You know what? We're going to go to O here. We need him More than ever. Bomb starting because Murphy's tired. Okay, we gotta bench Edson at this point. Who the heck is our shortstop today then? Ah, Morgan. Okay. So, Breslow. Meet Dante B. Or not.
Strike three.
All right, Dante's going to stay in the game as the second baseman. O takes over as the new pitcher. Kevin Newman, the pinch hitter for the Padres. O having a terrible season this year. Injuries and bad results. I think the aging curve has officially come for the Stone Buddha. Sam Alvis standing loose. Oh, get there, Guillermo. Thank you. Oh, strikes out Judge. Come on, old man. One more out. A balk is called on O.
Strike three.
Called strike three on the payoff pitch. Good game there by O. Alex Adriano Rodriguez out of the bull. Ooh. That's a PBAP issue. Kurosawan flamethrower. Pinch hitter here is Gosuke Kato. Jacob Barnes getting loose in the bullpen just in case.
Strike three.
Almost beats it out, Almora. Good play there by Michael A. Taylor. Sizemore, 2-hit day. That won't do it. The Rockies get shut out on 5 hits. We had so many chances, and we left 11 guys on base. And Marco taking the hard luck loss on that one. All right, so now we're in a 5-game skid. 6. All right, we're finally out of the Schneid. Where we're now 6.5 back of the Nationals? Okay. Swept Arizona, so at least we can beat one team in this stinking division. Padres making a play for the division. Claudio Arias walks it off on the Marlins. 41st home run of the season. All right, Ryu versus Woods. I think this one we got to play. Hyunjin Ryu, hello, hello. Another crossover with the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. He is a lefty, but I want to get Dante B some reps. So we're going to put Dante Bichette Jr. at second for today's game. He can figure it out there. He's just not built for it. I want DBJ to figure it out as Johnny Lucroy hits a 2-out home run. I miss Gio Meyer. I really, really do. They get the runner at home? Yep. This team is diseased. I just want to get the season over with to get to the off-season, man. You let Ryu get a double off you. Hyunjin Ryu is batting .324, by the way. JP Sportman. Very high, very loud, very gone. Well, I don't need to see any more of this one. Okay, we get it to extras, and then Sam Alvis blows it. My poor bullpen. I think we're going to send Kato down, and we're going to call up either Eric Swanson or Tom Eshelman. We're going to go with Eshelman. Clearly, we need more bullpen guys. We have 9 now. Is that going to be enough to get us through this for slugging a season? Oh wow, Giants are fading out of the picture. We're still not completely out of it. Gio is healthy again. We basically are trying to sneak Alvis through the Rule 5. We're going to option him as soon as the season's over. So we're going to DFA Jaime Garcia. Bring Gio back into the lineup. Miss you, big guy. All right, we won the series against Miami. Hope. Finishing at or above 500 would be a win for this team. And Cesar Castillo, gone for season. Torn UCL. Enjoy playing for somebody else. That's an ARB decline. We are going to call up Eric Swanson. Let's see what John Means can do on a fully rested day. Chance Corrigan on the bump. Here at Busch Stadium. JD Martinez playing first base. Okay, then. Buster Posey, catcher, getting paid way too much money. Guy wins 1 MVP and batting title, and all of a sudden he gets the big bucks. Dribbler back to the mound. Easy play for Means. Hey, Almora with an RBI triple. Tiesenbaum shoots it to center. Rogers makes the grab. Corners are in as Chance Corrigan bats. Bunch it to third. Easy play there for Bichette Jr. Corners stay in against Santana. Reeves. Fly ball to center field. One batter earlier, that would have tied the game, but instead, Rockies hold serve 1-0. Corey Dickerson. Shot up the middle. Tiesenbaum can't locate it. Bases loaded, nobody out for Eric Roque. I think I've discovered John Means' issue. Platoon splits. Oof. Dante Bichette Jr. can't collect that one. That is really hard hit. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. Eshelman getting loose. Can Means work his way out of it? Back-to-back Ks. And he's going to give up a little looper for 2 more. I could have sworn you have a 70 PBAPIP. And Almora's injured. Pulled ab muscle. Welcome into the Gabe Slade Heathcott. Ooh, sliding grab there by Heathcott. Let's sit down, Eshelman. Maybe we can get another inning out of Means. There we go. Now we'll get Eshelman up. And we'll put Aaron Adu in. I don't want to sit down Eshelman. I want to put him in. Thank you. Eshelman gives up a home run to Domingo Santana. And one to Buster Posey. And I think we can just sim the rest of the game. We got 2 hit. Boston comes to town. Ooh, Marco versus Masahiro. Oh, I think we gotta watch this one. With Almora still feeling it, let's get Guillermo in left and Heathcott in center field. Kiermaier stole second. The Todd father, 2-2 on the way from Marco. He is so good at this. We had our eye on Masahiro Tanaka as a potential trade acquisition. We wound up going for Means and for Cutter Crawford instead. And we are going to strand another base runner. Marco gives up a home run to Nathan Lukes. Rule 5 pick from the Yankees organization, and he's turned into something quite special for the Red Sox. Arturo Rodriguez, big cut there. Tanaka. Bunted to third, charging in is Arenado for 2 down. Kiermaier. Fly ball to center. Heathcott. Grabs it. Stemming the bleeding. Marco rolls it to first to end the bottom of the second. A solo shot by Heredia ties this one up. Rockies now with runners on. Sizemore lines it right to the first baseman. Ooh, Frazier has had our number today. Arenado now, the 1-2. Line to the third baseman. Oh, Nunez with a fantastic grab. Hard hit just right at people. 3 straight line drives to strand the base runners. Where's your xBABIP on that one? Josh Harrison with an RBI triple. And Nunez will pick up Harrison to make it a 3-1 game. Justin Lawrence getting loose. Sizemore deep to center field. That should do it. Off the wall. Grady pulls into second. He can still do it. Actually, a hit with runners in scoring position. Tanaka tired. And a sacrifice hit by Arenado knots us up. Sean Murphy grounded to short. As he played there for Harrison. Rocks have come back to tie it. Marco G will sit down. Arturo Rodriguez will face Justin Lawrence. Fly ball to right. Sizemore charges in. 2 away. It'll be Jordan Luplo, the pinch hitter here for the pitcher spot. Line into left. Heredia makes the grab. We were going to go Minter O. Barnes. Kyle Lloyd into the game, replacing Masahiro Tanaka. Floated into left. 1 away. Heathcott, 1 for 2. In place of the injured Almora Jr., and Slade's going to work his way aboard thanks to an error. Yeah, we don't have anyone who hits well against righties. Man, Dante Bichette Jr. is a platoon bat. I just realized, oof. Edson pinch hitting here. Full count. Low for ball 4 and Edson's aboard. Double steal is on. Rodriguez can't make the transfer. Heathcott and Edson both stolen base. Come on, Guillermo. No. Maximum? 2 for 3 tonight. Line to right. Right at Kiermaier. Ayah. Wait a second. Edson. 65, 60, 65. Heathcott. 65, 65, 60. We're not going to bother putting Garcia in. He's got the day off. Minter. I want to win at least one game on stream tonight. Team, can you help me achieve this? Oh dear. Harrison with an extra base hit, 1 out. It'll be Nunez. Line to left, Heredia charging in for the 2nd out. Todd Frazier, the 1-2. Big cut, Minter gets out of the inning. And a golden sombrero for Todd Frazier.
Come on, let's hear it for the Colorado Rockies.
Rob Zastryzny, good Canadian kid. Oh, Claudio. Whew! Opposite field power. Grady grounds out to the 2nd baseman. Good play there by Lopez. All right, we're going to leave Minter in just to face Lukes. Diving stop by Tiesenbaum. Great work there. Oh, yeah. Ho, ho. Chicka, chicka. Easy play there for Claudio for the 2nd out. Mike Fish. First at bat of the game. Swing and miss over an O offering. Jacob Barnes getting loose now. Gio Myers going to steal 2nd. 8th stolen base of the season for Gio. We got to turn up the steal setting on him. He's got the aggressiveness and the ability. There's no reason he should not be stealing more bases. I need to talk with my manager. Dante B, pinch hitting. Works the walk. Heredia, 1-2 on the way. 1 out, runners at 1st and 2nd. Guillermo belted to left in front of the warning track. Lukes makes the grab. Myers tagging. He's in there safely. Tiesenbaum called strike 3 to strand the runners at the corners. Dante B will remain in the game to play first. Jacob Barnes taking over as the new pitcher. David Wright, old friend of ours. To start the top of the 9th. Danny Jansen pinch hitting here. That's up the middle for a base hit. Tying run is aboard. Here's Kiermaier. First righty he's gotten to face all day. Through the shift and into the right field corner. Sizemore's throw will be to the cutoff man. And the game is tied. Jacob Barnes blown save. I just want to win one, guys. Come on. All right, we have a lot of pitchers available, so we don't need to run Barnes out for a second inning. I also wouldn't mind this game being over sooner than later, so let's get Stites up. And pinch hit Morgan. Bottom of the ninth, both teams 4 runs, 10 hits. And I had the dumb idea to sit Arias. Grady Sizemore says, Denver till I die, Rockies till I rot, off the foul pole! If you were writing a script, this would be the turning point. You could easily make the case he's the greatest player to ever wear purple pinstripes. Certainly the longest tenured. Not Thames, not Griffey. Grady. Alright, so Jaime refuses to be demoted. Very well, fare thee well, bye-bye. I mean, the worse we do, the better our draft position is going to be. That's the other way to look at it. Honeywell with a velo bump. Okay. Marcus Wilson with a gap drop. Trevor Richards with a movement potential up. Okay. He is Rule 5 eligible, so we got to call him up soon. Taylor Walls with a contact up. He needs to go to the lab for some defensive work. The bat's there. The defense isn't. All right, so Kopech, Kato, Mondesi, Isan, Martin, Yermin. You know what? He's just a 42 reliever. I guess we can afford to leave him exposed in the Rule 50. Or Rule 5. And let's give the new guys some cups of coffee. Call up Trent Grisham as well. He may be a part of this team next season. Let's put Luis Castro on the 40-man, at least for now. Call up Ricardo Sanchez. All right, now you have enough bullpen help. Are you happy? We're off to Los Angeles. Incredibly, Rudy Morales is actually like doing well for the Rockies compared to what he was for the Twinsies. I don't get it. I don't need to get it. Let's play this one out. Hello, old friend Tom Bryce. Since the acquisition, Sean Murphy's been solid. Needs to spend some time in the def lab.
Strike 3.
I'm going to look at my batting average with RISP after this game's done. Gio, atta boy. Six strikeouts, but we're up by one. Yay, we held the runner. But we couldn't get the... Ready. Okay, that should be two. Yes! Okay, we got out of it. One, two on Simmons. Fly ball deep to left. Heredia tracking it. Through 5. Rockies lead by 1. Ugh, who do we trust? Not Stites. That's for sure. They got a bunch of lefties coming up. Let's go with... Let's go with J-Law. All right, Lawrence, or Morales gets us through 6. Bryce Bandilla. All right, pinch hitter versus left. DBJ. Bouncer to third, going to be a tough throw. Dante beats it out. Edwin Encarnacion, not quite able to squeeze it. On the sidebar, like, yes, I know it's the Dodgers, but I'm so happy that Edwin was able to pick up a ring. He was my favorite Blue Jay in real life. One of my favorites. Almora, healthy, swinging, nice. Aaron Adu will ground to a double play. Tied ball game. Got O up anyway, might as well. Gives up a home run to Andrelton Simmons. We're going to have to spend on bullpen guys next season just so we don't have this happen again. Ay, ay, ay. And that means Chris Sale. He's human this season, at least. Last year he was godlike. This year he's given up more home runs, striking out a little bit less. There may be hope yet. A leadoff walk. Who are my speedsters? All right, let's get Gosuke in there as a pinch runner. Colado got him. Dang. I thought that would have worked. Oh no, that would have tied the game had we just left him on. Oh man. Bruh. Well, let's get Heath caught in then. Alright, just a sack fly and we're tied. The Colado giveth and the Colado taketh. They're gonna go home. They got the runner. Alright, DJ Pete, you want to be a hero tonight? Works the walk. Almora, you gonna do something fun? Sale's been punched out. And Jahir gets the save. Ugh. Ray Liotta picks up win number 200. Why did I have him say shortlisted? Let's just get to the end of the season, shall we? What's our home finale? The Padres have drawn into a tie or a foot race with the Dodgers. Oh my. And the Phillies are now occupying the second wildcard spot. The Giants have completely flopped out. We could pass the Giants and still finish third. Well, not playing like that, we won't. All these bullpen arms, and we're still putting Sam Alvis in. We sold. The Giants bought, we sold. And thanks to a 5-12 September, they are falling out of the postseason race. Oh no, they are out. They are out. At this point, I'm just praying for Sizemore to get another 2020 season or close to it. Blue Jays have clinched the AL East. Tigers and Rangers go into the postseason. We sit at 500. All right, and we're tied with the Giants. Dodgers look like they're probably going to win the pennant or the division title in their bid for a repeat championship. A win here means we're a 500 team after we sold. This is the first time this decade that the Rockies will miss the postseason. Last time we missed it was in 2010, and that's because we finished fourth, or 4 games behind. A run of success like this is unheard of in real Colorado Rockies history. The last time we were under 500 was 1995. We gotta... Oh, yeah, the ERA ballooned this season. What happened? Anyways, before we head into our final game, right, I was going to check. Batting stats. Split. Scoring position. Sizemore, trash. Meyer, trash. Bichette Jr., decent. Almora, decent. Heredia, trash. Tiesenbaum, consistent. Arenado, trash. All right. The final game of the 2019 season. And Almora has a leadoff triple. And Arenado's going to fly one deep to right center field. Almora will not need to run hard. Thirteenth home run of the season for Jonah Arenado. I like this kid. Kaiden, good to see you. If we win this game, we finish 500 this season. And Dodgers are playing the Giants. We are going to keep an eye on that one. Because if the Giants lose, we will finish ahead of them, third in the division, despite selling most of our good players. Oh, yeah, for the real Rockies, that's an accomplishment. My dude, have you not seen the flying purple baseball beaters? This is the first time we're finishing... We have a risk of finishing 500 in 20 seasons. 1995 was the last time. Oh, hey, old friend Freddie Galvis. That's into the left field corner. See, this is the Rockies team I expected to have. Who sent Gonzalez? Well, now. Five 0 against Woodruff in an ambush start. Arias has 50 home runs on the season. Alright, we give up one to Galvis. Man, the Brewers have a lumber crew. When did that happen? I also love it when in this fictional game you see guys end up on the real teams that they play for, like Woodruff on the Brewers. "5-1 here at Coors. Hello, old friend, Kim Byung-hyun. Edson Garcia going Yardo. Arenado going Yardo a second time. Worth a try. Let's get to the ninth inning. Brent Honeywell Jr., one of the future faces of this Rockies team. We'll try to keep it a 9-run game. Sandoval. Roll to third. That'll be a double play. Tony Kemp, the last man off the bench. And the Rockies take this one 10-1. Ending the season at 500. Arenado with a 4-hit, 7 RBI day. 2 home runs, 2 doubles. And just like that, our season is over. Here's your postseason tree. The Kansas City Royals will visit Oakland to play the Athletics. Steven Strasburg making good on his big money contract. Kansas City, of course, the team that acquired Jose Siri, Mike Minor, and James Paxton from us. In the National League, the Padres will host the Washington Nationals. Aaron Judge getting to sip some postseason success. Old friend Pedro Alvarez. Old friend Chase Headley. Wow. Old friend Todd Pennington. And your division winners, the Los Angeles Dodgers in the West, the Pittsburgh Pirates in the Central, the Atlanta Braves in the East. Old friends Will Myers, Randall Grichuk, Tyler Skaggs. Oh, and Castillo and Hirano. And Urquidy. So it looks like Atlanta was able to make good on the acquisition of Skaggs. Speaking of Lumber Crew, Yastrzemski, Kipnis, Stanton to lead all of MLB with 57 home runs. Story with 40. Wow. And the Toronto Blue Jays. Colby Rasmus, Brian LaHare with 56 long bombs. Well deserved if he gets another ring. We miss him. We should have given him the money. The Detroit Tigers, powered by Paul Goldschmidt, and Sky Bolt coming out of nowhere to drop 37 bombs. And the Texas Rangers winning the AL West. Why does everyone in this game have more home runs than me? We finished 13th. Thankfully, we're going to have money coming out the hoo-ha next season. So let's see how the postseason shakes out. The Nationals upset the Padres in the wildcard game. 5-4. The Padres tried but couldn't pull it off. Seth Brown with the 2-out, 2-run home run to give the Nats a scare, but Walker Buehler can't get them over the hump. Kansas City with some extra inning historics. Anthony Santander with 3 RBIs. Zach Cozart with the 11th inning solo shot to put Kansas City up. Hey, old friend William Juarez. Good to see he's still pitching. Oakland went Eflin to Strasburg to Hendricks. Well, they just threw all their rotation out. Your division series. The Kansas City Royals upset the Blue Jays. 105 wins going down the pipe. Okay. Paxton picks up a win. Texas Rangers get swept by the Tigers. The Nationals upset the Dodgers. Well, now. And the Braves defeat the Pirates 3-1. Mike Yastrzemski picking up Series MVP. It'll be the Royals and the Braves, the two teams we traded guys away to at the deadline. I hate to say it, but I think a lot of Denver fans might be cheering for the Braves considering Skaggs is on the team, Grichuk, Myers, Hirano, Castillo, Urquidy. Skaggs versus Paxton in Game 1. They started this year as teammates. Skaggs. Oh, they did a last-minute switch. Skaggs, 7 innings of 2-hit ball. That's his first World Series appearance, I think. No, he was part of the 2013 team. Didn't figure into the postseason roster, but he got a ring. That's his first World Series start, and he did an amazing job. He's going to get paid so much money. Mike Minor gets worked over big time. But John Neese picks up the win in relief. Urquidy getting blown to smithereens. Paxton gets the win. Kansas City leads. Oh, best of 3. Now, Kansas City wins Game 5. We go to Game 7. Irequa versus Fulmer. And the Kansas City Royals are your 2019 World Series champions. It is the second in the last 3 seasons for the Royals. Kansas City built themselves a really strong team, even with Melvin Upton Jr. out. Another ex-Rocky picking up a ring. Good for Mike Minor. That makes it 4 rings for him. He was a part of our postseason runs in the early 2020s or 2010s. And a ring for Paxton. So I think that deal worked out for both teams pretty well. I'm going to be right back. I need to close the balcony door here. The temperature is starting to dip. I am muted, thank you. I was saying, I hate my owner. I am disappointed that Cutter Crawford got dropped off the prospects list. And Claudio Arias has popped his option for the new year. Okay. Right. It's the COVID year. Oh no. Bye-bye all of our minor leagues. Well, this is going to be fun. I think we're going to have a competition between O and Barnes for who gets to be the closer this upcoming season. Let's see. Go to arbitration. Morales and Woods are going to be leaving. That's fine. Bunch of guys hitting minor league free agency. I don't think any of these guys are going to make the club. That's fine. John means business. I mean, we traded for the guy. It'd be silly not to give him an extension. Cesar Castillo, I'm not paying you $3 million to rehab. I believe in O. I want to give him another shot before I determine that the aging curve has officially slapped him upside the head. Stites, my dude. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, wait, that was just withdrawing the ARB offer. Okay. Jacob Barnes. Yeah, let's keep him, but we're not going to guarantee him closer. Josh Morgan. Super utility guy. Heredia, team captain, but his bat disappeared. I mean, basically, those are our two defensive outfielders. Yeah, we're going to keep all of our ARB-eligible guys, I think. I'm willing to offer a lot of mulligans. Dante wants a long-term deal for a bench bat? Pinch hitter type? Yeah, with Tiesenbaum healthy again. Alright, we're gonna offer him his ARB estimate. For Tiesenbaum. Oh, that was Tiesenbaum who wanted the long-term deal. I'm not convinced yet. I need another good season before I see if he's really as good as he makes himself out to be. Edson. And Guillermo. All right. Prince Fielder hit 61 home runs to lead all the majors. At his age, that's impressive. All right, got everyone locked up. Except for Castillo and Stites, so that'll buy us a little bit of money. Will Myers wins Golden Glove in a split season. Albert Elmore Jr. wins it in center field again. Right, we have personnel to go deal with. And the Dev Lab. Oh, wasted opportunities and wasted time. Okay, so our bench coach, so Peachy Ballet. I'm okay with that. Personnel. Right, we don't have any minor league coaching staff. Oh no. Guess we better go hire a bench coach. Normal and controlling, so I think we're going to go with Blundell here. Oh, manager has control over that. All right. Pachella, she's all yours. Here I am panicking, and no, we don't really need to worry about anything. All right, let's go to the dev complex. Let's take a look at this. So, Max doesn't really have any additional upside. Let's get Arenado in for a two-strike approach. I'm actually going to try more of the long programs this time around. Dante, let's work on your infield defense. Gio, let's work on your infield defense. Sean, let's work on your catcher capabilities. Thank you, Caesar Augustus. I actually did just fill my water up. Much appreciated. Let's get Grisham in for some quality of contact. And with all these guys on the Carlos Hernandez, let's get him in there for a improved control, or do we go with Stott? Yeah, let's go with another long program. Let's work on Stott's two-strike approach. Taylor Walls is going to be queued up for improve infield defense. The Q function is really handy. Hoping Gorman can figure out the whole power and strikeouts thing. And let's go to Dante B, and let's make sure he's queued up for a outfield defense after he's done. See, can we teach Kyle Martin to be an outfielder? I'd love to get him in the game somehow. Yermin's going to be one of our catchers next season. Let's get Bryson Stott improve infield defense. Aramis Adaman, ditto. Brent Beatty, ditto. Sebastian Rivero. Add to the queue. Yeah, we don't have any blue chip prospects. That's kind of a problem. But I have faith that we'll be able to pull together something resembling a team. All right, Relief Man Award of the Year. Felipe Vasquez. Not even Chris Sale. They went with the setup man. Very interesting. And they promised him closer. Didn't you already do that for Sale? Okay, so, Dodgers. What are you doing? Silver Sluggers. We don't have a single one. We finally have a DH. Thank you, COVID season. That's going to be Sizemore's spot, basically. TJ Friedel wins Rookie of the Year. For the American League, it's Billy McKinney. 4.7 wins above replacement. Nicely done for Billy the Kid. Manager of the Year. Well, it's definitely not us. Cy Young goes to Sean Marshall. Oh my. Oh right, because Ervin left Texas, signed with the Angels, and turned into a human. Max Fried wins it for the Dodgers. Marco Gonzalez getting some down ballot love. Love it. Brian LaHair wins his second MVP, just a hair over Addison Russell. He only played 4 games in the postseason, but that kind of a stat line is hard to ignore. That wasn't even his best season. His best season was with us back in 2013. Man, you want to talk about a team that was a wagon. Whoa! And just like that, Giancarlo Stanton heads to Pittsburgh. They literally just signed him, and then they won a World Series, and he got an MVP, and Atlanta's like, nope. Out you get. I mean, Bowman's a haul. Madrigal could turn into something eventually. Fraley is decent. I don't see it. Okay. Hall of Fame balloting. I mean, Berkman's a slam dunk case. Chavez absolutely belongs in as like a almost career-long Pittsburgher. I could see a case for Erstad, Fryman. Nomar is a yes. 90 wins above replacement. Gotta vote for Halladay, my guy. Guillen's on the ballot for the first time. Oh, that's a shoo-in. 126 wins above replacement? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Let's put Pudge over. Walker, and I got one more spot. Koski, Konerko, Lugo. Let's give Lugo some love. All right, Arb hearings, and away they go. Poof. Adding Jacoby Jones via trade from Miami is a steal of a deal by the Braves. They are making up for the loss of Giancarlo. Any other notable absences? Hey, William Juarez retired a champion. Good for him. Hanley Ramirez finally hung up the cleats at age 35. His Hall of Fame ballot is basically a guarantee. My goodness. Arturo Aldrete. No, not with that home run against. Okay, Daniel Sanchez over Aramis. I don't see the value. Mariners shed 16 players. Buchek retired after we cut him. Heron finally hung up the cleats. That could be an interesting buy low offer. Keep an eye on him. Free agent filings. Dodgers and Royals lose the most. We've barely lost anything, so we have a chance to really make some noise this offseason. DeGrom, Skaggs both hit free agency. Skaggy wants 8 by 22. Which at his age, you know, that's not a terrible deal. Marisnik, another fantastic outfielder option. Buster Posey, of course, a free agent now. Donnie Joseph. I mean, if we wanted to get someone to be a slam-the-door closer in the arms race against the Dodgers, Donnie Joseph would be it. But I'm not spending $27 million on a closer. Lindor hits free agency. Padres are now in brown pinstripes. Love to see it. Springer's a free agent. Emilio Ferreira is. DJ LeMahieu put up 5.7 wins above replacement and is now an FA. Breakout season last year. Not spending that much money. We already had DeGrom once and it didn't work out. Cole is now a reigning World Series champion. But I don't get the sense that starting pitching is really what we're lacking right now. maybe one starter. But Crawford, Kopech, Means, and Aiken, I can work with that. We need bullpen guys more than anything. Like, bringing old friend Mark Sully back would be fun. Oh, he stopped throwing his screwball? Oh, that's unfortunate. Or we get a guy like Robbie Scott. Ooh, sidearm lefty. Platoon splits. Do we bring Vargas back on a, how do you do deal? No such thing as a bad one-year deal. Let's do it. Vargas pitched really well for us those 2 seasons. Take a look at the batter side. Not much in terms of the big names. I get the sense that we may just end up pocketing some money or eating someone else's bad contract. I could get behind a Springer contract maybe if his bat wasn't so bad. Eddie got relegated to bench duty after a 2017 that saw him put up 7 wins above replacement. Now the DH exists, so who knows if that'll stay true. Yeah, it's the corner outfields that are the issue, I think. Let's force start Grady to DH. And let's go get us an outfielder. Or 2. So Brian Goodwin more pop, but less ball in play than Guillermo. We got to keep Guillermo at least. Dante B. Jr. is the better player, but I mean, I guess we're not going to be DHing Sizemore if we want to get Bichette in. The whole idea is that Heredia is a bench bat, though. Oscar Taveras, speaking of Tyler Skaggs and players who are no longer in the real world. Alright, Hairless Rodriguez. He might be our new Slade Heathcott type. Ooh, 3-year deal? Aristides Aquino. Let's go a minor league option. Alright. Made an offer. He didn't like it. What about upcoming free agents? Heart palpitations. Yeah. That could be one way to eat some money. Not Malix. Not Rasmus. He had an outlier year, clearly. Kyle Parker, though. I can do something with this. Put him in right field. Or train him up in left. And he's a fan favorite, too. Or do we go with someone like Josh Reddick? Do a quick comparo. Better gap power, which will play up at Coors. But he's not a lefty. But he also has room to grow, in theory. Slower than Reddick. Defensively better. They want Edson or Tiesenbaum. Well, it's not going to be Max, that's for sure. What do the Jays want for Reddick? Kopech. Pfft. Yeah, that's not happening. Talk about sweetheart deals for Tyler Glasnow. Let's get to the winter meetings. I don't want to rush anything just yet. All right, Rich Garces could be our new bench coach. I'm on board with that. We have the money. Let's make sure we don't overdo it. Frustrated, frustrated, frustrated. Let's go to the dev lab. All right, so they won't stink, but it looks like Sean Murphy's closest to getting to on... Alright, they're progressing. This view is fun. I just wish it was... So you could set this as like the default when you're moving from one day to the next. Alright, Dante's on track now. As is Gio. Oh, Gio gets a boost to his infield defense. Ooh. And winter meetings have started. Tom Bryce goes to Arizona. The Thunder from Down Under continues to ply his craft. And he'll get to the advantage of the DH spot now. A lot of money for Tyler Anderson. Buying low. Tyler Skaggs to the White Sox for $17 million per. Not bad. Buster Posey to the Cubs. Ray Liotta to the Diamondbacks. Okay, so Diamondbacks are spending. DJ LeMahieu back to the Mets. $35 million, and I thought my Claudio Arias deal was crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't be interested in signing Jose Fernandez unless I can convert him to a reliever. Because as a reliever, that profile works. Do we add Hutch? That's not terrible. Take some of the load off our youngsters. Like, we don't have to worry about Cutter Crawford rushing him into the rotation. But then again, we have to remember I need bullpen guys. Okay, Daniel Hernandez, though. Ooh, or Robbie Scott. Ooh, okay. Hernandez is still a work in progress, and I doubt that that second pitch is ever going to actually develop. But he also isn't as splitty. So, Robbie, no compensation. Yeah, 29, that slider's not going anywhere. I'm not going to guarantee a closer, but I can at least make it worth your while money-wise. I'm not guaranteeing you the closer spot, my dude. What about Danny H? Wants to go to the Mets. Fine. Donnie Joseph, Kansas City's put in the best offer for him. Royals are going to be a problem. Put in an order on Aldretti instead. Or an addition. Lucas Duda. Relegated to pinch hit duty and had a rough year last year. Okay. Elijah Duke strikes out too often. Yeah, the pickings, they are slim for outfield. Oh, I got someplace to be. Did not keep an eye on the time. So I'm going to be doing my digging into trade offers off stream after I have some time to think about it. We got our DH at least. You'll see me next time on Wednesday with the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. On Saturday, the Saturday Scouts, we're back to Honkball Hoofdklasse, and in particular, the 2026 season, we're debuting a new stadium from Flying Canuck, Neptunus Family Stadion. Time is precious, folks, and I'm grateful you've chosen to spend some of yours with me tonight. Firage, take us out. Let's finish the week strong, shall we? And wish me luck at softball.